Two dudes, one VHS. Rewind the time, no need to guess. Pop it in, press play, don't stress. It's a movie night, pure retro mess. Old tapes, big last, memories flash. We're kicking it back when classics last. So grab some snacks and don't you fret. Two dudes, one VHS.
Hey guys, it's Roma. You're
Yes, you
back
couldn't-
at Two Dudes, One VHS here. This is our pre-watch again today. We are... Okay. So we're doing our pre-watch this week, and this week is going to be another one of my... I got a lot of favorite movies. Demolition Man. One of my favorite action movies that came out in the early 90s. It was Sylvester Stallone, Wesley Snipes, and, you know, it deals with the future, which is also kind of how we started this podcast, was going back to the future. It's really going to be really good. At least I think so.
Yeah. No. You say you have a lot of favorite movies. Would you say that you have more favorite movies or more, Alex, I've never seen that movie.
I'm going to say more favorite than more Alex.
Okay.
You've watched more movies than I have growing up. So
right. I wasn't allowed to go outside and play. So
you have a different library of videos that you used to watch growing up, right? Mia, it was a select few. You got to remember, I'm Italian, so anything with Sylvester Stallone we watched. Anything that was mobster related we watched. Anything that was old school comedy is what we watched. So you watched more of a flavor than I did. There was a select amount of movies that I watched.
Fair.
This was one of the ones that we watched, I'm going to say multiple times. Only because it actually was, in my opinion, really well written. The script was great. The actor selection was good. The future, I laughed at it back then, but now I'm looking at it now, and it's kind of getting to that point.
When did you watch it last?
I would say probably last year. It was guaranteed it was on TV, and I watched it.
Yeah, I think I was watching it the same day.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's another one of those movies that if you see it on TV, nothing else to watch, or even if there is something else to watch, you're like, I'd rather watch this because it was one of those movies that I could watch over and over.
Yeah, what I enjoy about it, because I thoroughly enjoy it, is that when it is on TV, I don't have to start from the beginning. I can pick up in the middle anywhere and know exactly where I am, what's going on. I'm fine.
Yeah.
And then I could stop half an hour later, no problem. Like, it's just ingrained in my head.
Yeah. There's scenes in there that you can remember even if you didn't watch the movie for like 2, 3, 4 years. You know exactly which part of the movie it is.
Right. So this is our first Stallone movie, and I'm sure we're going to do more of them.
Yeah.
But this is our second Mrs. Bullock.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes.
We do get Sandra again, and not to be a weird horn dog, but man, this has got to be peak Sandra. I don't know about you.
Is it because of the VR?
No, God, no. That whole scene was weird, and honestly, we'll talk about it when we break down the movie. But no, she just looked fit. Really,
she did look fit.
This
was this pre-Speed or after Speed?
I don't know if she's ever done Speed.
Not that drug. I'm talking about the movie.
Right. Okay. Let's see. This was in what year?
I think it was 93.
93? Okay, 93. Then I wanted to say Speed is going to be around the same time. Maybe this was like one of those blockbuster years for her where she was doing movies.
Oh, this was Speed was done in 94. So yeah, it was. You're right. This was when she was starting to get
back to back,
like back to back movies. Yeah. So it was. She was very fit. She was very. Even the acting was decent. Wasn't great, but the part that she played wasn't supposed to be very good at acting. Let's just say she was supposed to be a ditzy police officer, and she did a really good job at being the ditzy police officer.
Yeah. She had lots of fun lines given to her. The plot itself, which we'll break down in more detail later.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
Wesley Snipes was.
I think this was awesome. This was one of his peak movies, not including the Blade trilogy. I loved him in Blade. Those were peak.
Yeah, he did awesome in Blade. I'm sure we'll cover Blade at some point.
Yeah.
But this with him as Simon Phillips?
No. Was it Simon Phillips or Simon No.
Philip Simons?
Simon Phoenix. Simon Phoenix.
Phoenix? Simon
Yeah.
Phoenix. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Very cool. The premise of how, you get cryo frozen instead of just being put in a cell. It's all very cool.
Yeah, which is actually apparently a thing. There is.
Well, Walt Disney is frozen
Yeah.
somewhere.
I had no idea about that until like when I watched this movie. I did that. I was like, I had no clue that was actually a thing. There's actually quite a bit of people who have actually frozen themselves.
I plan on doing it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm just going to use my freezer though. One day when I feel like it's time to go, I'm just going to crawl into the deep freeze.
Surprise your wife.
I'll stick a sign on the lid as I'm closing it saying "Do not open for 30 years."
You're
We'll see how it goes.
You're ridiculous.
Ratings. Did we do ratings?
We didn't do ratings. I would possibly rate this one an 8 for myself. Only because I like action films. This one had a lot of action in it. It had a lot of good, again, like you said, one-liners from Sandra Bullock, from Wesley Snipes. The storyline was decent. The futuristic items, a little weird, but it worked. Like the 3 shells, which we'll talk about later.
Right.
But
Yeah.
there's certain things that it made it a very good movie for its time in 1993.
Yeah. Do you? We'll chat about this later too. Do you remember the scene where they're in the car and they're listening to the tunes?
The tunes, yeah.
Farmer hot dogs.
Which
It was like
weird because it's
so
just
ridiculous,
commercials.
so great. Because when I'm sitting on the couch and a commercial comes up and I think of an old song from an infomercial or some ridiculous commercial from 30 years ago, yeah, it's stuck in my head and I sing along to it too. So why not have a radio station that only does that? It's genius.
One day, it's the future might be that way. We don't know. There's a lot of stuff that was in this movie. Looking back at it now, that I see in this generation right now already, like in our years, right? And I don't know if it says what year. I don't remember. Does it say what year that Demolition
I
Man
think
was?
it does say, but I don't remember at all.
Okay,
We'll
have to see if it's somewhere around where we are right now, or if it's hundreds of years later. We'll see.
No, I think it's much farther. I think it was like the year 25 something.
Okay.
But again, we'll figure that out next week.
Yeah.
I've got a rating.
Yeah.
Do you want to know my rating?
Sure.
I lost it. 8.
8.8?
No, just 8.
Just 8. So we're on the same page then.
Yeah, 8. Yeah. Now, what could have got it up those extra 2 points? More Sandra? I don't know.
You don't think she was in it enough?
You know who else was in it?
I can't remember. There's her partner who is on.
Yeah.
Is it Law and Order? No, which.
Freaking
Blood In, Blood Out.
That's right. El Gallo Negro.
I remember now. Yeah. Blood In, Blood Out.
Awesome. Awesome movie.
There's a few actors in this one. We'll go over the IMDb at that, in the rewatch, but there's quite a few big name actors in this movie.
Yeah, so this one is yours, right? So you're going to be doing all that?
Yeah, okay. I'll be doing all that. Hopefully.
All right.
Because you know how
so,
I am.
So just a heads up, everybody, I'll have a sheet too.
I know you will.
Just in case when we log in and he says he forgot.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Well, I think that's it. We'll say our farewells. Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
Make sure you guys like and subscribe, share all those good things. So you guys have a good night.
Yeah. See you guys.